So we have to see what Andy picks in return.
So you think, at this point, he is one song up, so would he necessarily pick a song, you know, like kind of one of his go-to songs? Would he maybe want to save it for later in the tournament, because he can only pick one song, or a certain song once in the tournament, so...
It's only another Parsec. Ooh,
now
the RX Bandit song.
Say, a great song, and another one that I did not expect to really hear in this tournament.
No, definitely not. That's one of the things. We actually have such a large song pool, so many choices that people can pick from in this tournament. Any song that is over 6 out of 10 in difficulty is available as a choice. So that actually gives us a pool of 42 different songs. In normal Guitar Hero tournaments, you might only see the hardest songs. You know, so maybe 10, 15 songs max. This we have over, 3-4 times that, what we would normally see. So, it's only another Parsec. Great band. RX Bandits, phenomenal in concert. Really tricky song for those who aren't expecting it. Got some crazy, like random, almost like zigzags that come up, but at the same time random 3-note chords thrown in there. So, we have to see if this kind of pick.
I remember pulling my hair out trying to FC, well, not necessarily FC the song, but try to do well in this song back in the day. It's just a very annoying song to play. As much as I love the song, it's just, from beginning to end, just all these little quick parts that just catch you off guard if you don't see them coming.
And yet again, is a song like this going to throw off Sintherius? Because, was he expecting, something like one of the harder songs from Andy? Andy's smart, though, because if he can win this, he has all those song choices available for the rest of the tournament. So next round, if he plays someone that he might deem to be a harder opponent, where he'd have to pick out a harder song that he thinks he can outskill them on.
Exactly.
8 points, 2 ticks currently separate the two. That's
I would say it's...
Now, Andy just activated. I have to be honest here. I do not know the path to this song. So, that's going to give a big point difference between the two. And now Sintherius is activating. He's got a couple holds there, which is probably going to cost him some points.
Right.
Actually, you know what? It really isn't still that big a difference. Point score just came up, 64-point difference.
Another thing to keep in mind, too, I mean, they have, what is this, star power lag, because they're playing online. I mean, it's really tough to squeeze. I mean, a lot of people, especially if you haven't played online, in Rock Band, it's not a problem. But one of the unfortunate things about Guitar Hero is that there's an extremely large amount of lag. If you activate star power, it takes maybe sometimes a full second before it actually goes off. It's not instant like when you're just playing offline. So it's another thing to keep in mind, especially in online tournaments.
Every match that is played on stream tonight will be with my host, which means that both players will experience the lag. Sintherius pulls ahead via a squeeze. Both are still FCing. Sintherius knows this path as well. If he can keep his cool, if he can keep his calm, he will send this to a tiebreaker.
You see, it's funny, I pride myself in...
He didn't overlap. andpg didn't overlap. Oh my gosh.
I was going to say, I pride myself in knowing a good amount of paths, and that's why I tend to do okay in tournaments, unlike being able to FC songs, but I would not have known this path at all. I mean, there's 42 songs to choose from, and the fact that just randomly, Sintherius happens to know this path,
Sintherius has taken it to a tiebreaker.
Wow.
Unreal.
Jeez.
I don't think any of us could have expected that.
Absolutely not. And I'm going to say we have the tiebreakers, so...